No, no, I thought I was gonna be late too, but we're down.
It's good to hear you. We were worried about all the fires over there.
Yeah, help if I could get away and actually be on the computer. I'm getting ready to move, which is why I've been kind of everywhere. Getting everything picked up next week,
I
and
gotta take a call real quick.
Got it. So you have to ship all your stuff before you yourself go, huh?
well, yeah, definitely. And then I got to clean up the house, get it ready for what is that called? Rental.
Like your new rental or whatever. Or...
Yeah, I bought this place when I got here. I thought I'd be retiring here, but the Air Force has said so far up its ass.
Oh, you
Truly
like bought where you're
spectacular.
living?
Uh-huh.
Oh no shit.
I mean, that's the way you should do it, if at all possible.
Wow,
So
that's
I'm getting
smart though.
$3,000 a month ish.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, for 4 years, that's like $90, almost $100,000.
Heck yeah.
Versus if you're renting, it's just gone.
Yeah.
Next place I go, I'm probably gonna rent. I don't particularly want to live in California.
Yeah, no one does, man. But you're out here because you're out here, not so much because you want to be. At least not anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll go there. I'll do a year, and I'll be like, okay.
Gotcha. Well, we'll have plenty of beers in that 1 year. I'll be right back. Let me move my cat.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Stitch? All right. Seems like we're still missing everyone. Sounds good.
We'll give them a few minutes.
Yeah, I'm no rush. Actually, while I'm waiting for you guys, I'll start downloading this crazy content. I just got like maybe 5 gigs worth of new stuff. You guys are about to be like, damn, this is cool. At least I sure hope so. For future content, like animated stuff, all this crazy stuff. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah, but I couldn't do it all at work. Like I got 80% of it set up, but I couldn't download the 4 gigs at work. I was like, that's a little taxing on their server. I'd feel bad.
Nah, 5 gigs is nothing nowadays. Hey, Sig.
Well, I mean, when you work in a banking, everything should be blocked, but somehow your entire Foundry setup isn't. I kind of don't want any red flags. Like, why is this guy pulling 5 gigs into this? You know?
But don't judge me. Yeah, you should see some of the data flow I have to deal with. It's like,
I bet, yeah, for you
5
guys,
gigs
it's
is nothing.
next level. Yeah, I'm sure. For me, it's like 500 kilobytes is the biggest a signature card could be. So I'm over here doing like a gig all the time, you know, and I'm like, I'm surprised no one's flagged me for like the 5 years I've been there because it's all just been D&D related shit.
I've been working some, what is that called? A cert for a SANs, storage area networks. And some of the data flow rates they're describing are like terabits per second. And I'm like, whoa.
Jeez, that's crazy. Like, what could they possibly be storing?
Not storing. A lot of this is actually kind of, servers. Like, servers.
Data, like
Amazon,
bandwidth.
right? Yeah, so when you log in, it needs to pull your info, then it has to go find out what you like.
Temporary bins.
Yeah, and it takes all that data and builds you your personal web page. You didn't see the air quotes, but there's air quotes.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I heard it in your pause and breath between the two. You know?
I'm glad they keep through. But yeah, so there's a lot to it in there. I was like, man, this is kind of cool.
Well, with that mention, I also, with me getting all this new content, I had our server setup. So our server setup actually has some pretty good private stuff in the end. Like I'm rocking 2 gig bandwidth or 2000 gig bandwidth to 2.5K RAM, 1.175 cores. You know, so it's not too shabby just for the game server alone. So hopefully all of our stuff in 3D and all that, which we aren't at today, will be super smoother and run nice as long as everyone has a good connection.
You said server?
Yeah, like our Foundry server, I just upped it
Mhm.
today actually to 1.75 CPU, 2,500 bandwidth, 50 gigs server side, and all
Okay.
that fun shit. So it's kind of
Yeah, I
making it
find
easier for us.
when I find servers, I find RAM's the key.
Yeah, I got 2.5 gigs RAM for Foundry, so I mean, I think that's good for what we're doing.
Oh, just 2.5 gigs of RAM?
Mm.
Oh,
No, I think it's 25. I don't know how to read this, to be honest. It's funny. I'm working. No, it says 2,500 megabytes of RAM, so that's 2.5 basically. That's nothing crazy, but for the basics of what we're doing on here, I think it's always ran pretty solid. So I've never had too many
okay.
issues with it. And I was technically running 2, so I actually boosted it by half a gig and it's all virtual, so it's all client side for the most part. So
Gotcha.
yeah. What's up, Evan?
Oh, just chilling.
Why I do know now.
What?
Oh, I said I do know now.
Yeah.
Very
Getting
nice, very nice.
Trying to figure out how to survive,
Yeah, it's always a struggle. I anticipate what join us. So give me a second. I'll send a message. Otherwise, Seg, is your system getting set up? Or are you still building your computer as we speak?
No, I'm good to go. Foundry is taking a little longer to load than usual, but
I think it's you, dude, because I'm in. It isn't. She, are you in?
No, I'm sitting at 97%.
Really? Are you in?
Let me take a look. Looks like I am.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'll just refresh then.
Interesting. Seg, how was your day today? He doesn't want to tell me. I get it. Okay.
Yeah, no, it was a day. That's for sure.
Seems like Tuesday was a day for every day, as all days seem to be days in the end. So if there's definitely one thing you don't want to see happen tonight, what is it?
The world ending, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, it's a solid one. You don't want to see the world ending. What about you, Sig?
I don't want to go over like 4 points of exhaustion. I know saying no points of exhaustion is a stretch, but
I'm pretty sure you
4.
die after 4.
No, you do
Oh,
after
it's
5. You die on the 6th, yeah. Okay, well, you're at 0 so far, so you're off to a good start today. What about you, Shio?
Shio wants he wants to make. He doesn't want to see himself or his friends die.
Like literal or figuratively? Because they could die inside,
Oh, it's fine if they die on the inside. That's acceptable. That's not Shio's prerogative. Their mental health is their own responsibility.
Gotcha. Okay, so their internal being is not what your concern is. As long as their physical aspect seems to be at least a living shell, it's acceptable.
Yeah, because if the shell lives, you can just fix anything.
Shio, you're that funny. It's like, oh, they'll die on the inside. I'll make sure of that.
Oh yeah. I mean,
It'll be
you're
enforced.
a party with a god.
All right, you got it. I'm gonna give Web like another minute. I'm sure he'll trickle in at some point if he's available. He was talking to me today, and he was asking about how it went. So who knows?
We're all gonna die.
Yeah, he was like, "Well, they didn't die yet," and I was like, "Well, yeah, not yet, but there's always today." So maybe he's waiting for you guys to die to come back. Sole player kind of thing.
As long as he comes and saves us.
Sure, maybe a dog tag from everyone or scale from it, that kind of thing. Save a part of you. But we'll get to that. I'm sure we'll jump that bridge when we get there. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and give you guys a quick recap. You will all have decisions to make as a team, because nothing's better than everyone being put on the spot to make the wrong decision together. And in doing so, beforehand, you guys went about doing some research, future peering, Witherbloom scouting, and spell reorganization in sleep. There was a little bit of misgossip, but otherwise, you've all acquired generally what you were looking into. In such, you realized that there was, or is specifically, a unique traveling form of vision, multiple methods, in which he saw a surroundings of a bridge with mage hunters in different aspects or parallelities, a crystal pit with a mad mage hovering over it, a gold panner, kind of like, I nicknamed it gold panner, a terrified student in a cabin in the woods, and then the druidic camp that all seemed petrified, in which Wep and Iz shared a brief moment watching Anivia saving the Orcree. You have all decided that the Crystal Pit was the place to go, and in doing so, when you arrived, you see before you Anivia. Anivia seemingly attempts to push you guys away in a non-aggressive manner at first. More like a hoot hoot instead of a hoot hoot. Trying to give you all purposes of non-belonging, yet you stayed. In such you see come forth Alistar, Jaunty Jules, and a man named Marsh. And they all seem to have one objective. Remove you and continue on with their current tasks at hand. I believe there was a couple times where fleeing was an option. That is now out the door. Not to say you can't try. We'll be going into the next round with a re-rolled initiative. That's I fixed is now automatic, and it looks like Jaunty Jules is opening us up. Then Seg, then Web, and then following the rest of the team. Is there anything anyone would like to refresh with the team, discuss with the team, or bring up with the team before we jump back into the combat you guys initiated?
Oh, sure. I can't see you. I can't hear you. I'm just enjoying life in my new world underground.
Mm-hmm. Everyone remember, is a mole, or Diglett, or any other aspect that is below ground using dig. It's moles. Wait, is it badgers you brought out? Badgers?
Was it a badger? It
was
was.
Maybe
It's
it was
one
moles.
with ground.
Yeah, like it was for
her.
digging specifically, burrowing. Burrowing, that is the term. Thank you. When you had, I think, 9 of them.
9 plus myself. Yep.
Yep. That's what I got on my notes. Okay, you got it. And you guys have been about 2 rounds, if I'm not mistaken, going about this at this rate, right?
I believe so.
All right. We'll go ahead and open up with you, good sir, rolling a nature check. As you're below ground, hearing the shuffles of vibrations and all the feelings as you see you and your allies, well, you and your other allies, going about excavating below this pit. It is about maybe 20 or so feet in total from the cusp of where you dug to where you are beneath it. I'll give you advantage also.
We're rolling what again?
Nature.
All right. Yoink. Oh, that didn't even roll on my screen.
Yeah, that one just flopped on the scron.
Oh,
Yeah,
got it.
it just-
You saw it. It just didn't roll. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
I was
like it just
okay.
like flopped.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I wasn't looking up. I was taking a note, but yeah, okay. Well, I mean, it's a flat 10, which is surprising, but nonetheless, is you don't from the brief work that you and your allies below have done, you can't immediately math how much more is necessary to topple the initial base of the structure above, but you guys are making progress. For you yourself, you would understand that at least another 16 seconds of hard work and progress could arise. It all depends on your next roll, but that's more or less the safety for your well-being, more so than accomplishing the goal at hand. But otherwise, there's no way of you communicating in that form with anyone above ground, is there?
I don't believe so. At least nothing I
Alright.
can do.
Then there's no communications otherwise. Perfect. We will then pick up with Jaunty Jules. He's like, hey guys, I think I'm gonna, what was I gonna do again? Oh, that's right. I was gonna try to stop you guys from being mean. You guys just hear a disembodied voice as you recall him being invisible. So, like, I was just trying to get you guys to stop doing mean things, my friends. That's why I think you guys should all just really, really listen. Do you think y'all could do that for me? Does anyone wish to respond? You guys then...
Focus on
go
the guy
ahead.
in front of me.
You got it. That's totally fine. He's just like, yeah, okay. Real quick, between Shio and Seg, do either of you guys wear armor? Like metal armor?
I have scale mail, I think.
I have
Nice.
studded leather,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also +1.
Gotcha. Okay. So, Seg, you feel this uncomfortable touch upon your person as you hear just like a, don't worry, I think this will just cool you off. I think. As you feel the effects of your armor slowly coming over you. As along with that, you also feel... You feel your armor heating up around you as you instantly see that of Jaunty Jules standing before you, giggling in laughter and smiling at you with his smug little face and look. As he reappears, and he's just like, "It's just gonna tickle a little bit, alright?" And you feel the searing pain immediately conflict. As you are wearing the armor, you yourself, good sir, are subjected to physical fire damage. Until the spell ends, you can that's me to do damage. If you are wearing the armor and you take damage from it, you have to make a con save or drop the object. No, that's not in your hand, it's your armor. And if you can't drop it, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn. Every single time you take damage from this effect. Understood? Seg? Sorry, I guess that was really blundered. I'm going to just highlight this for you.
No, that's alright. I'll roll the con save.
No con save yet. It's immediate damage because I just do it to you. Technically, I didn't have to walk up to you, but I was bored. So as he walks up and he touches you, he gives you the little fizzly whizzly. You take an initial 7 points of fire damage. In doing so, did it already apply? I didn't see.
Yeah.
Perfect. In doing so, he's just smiling and glaring at you as your entire gear just envelops in this red heated zone. And in doing so, it is still warm. At any point in time while they are focused on the spell, they can trigger it. Just so you are aware. Seg, it is now your turn.
Alright. Yikes.
You're becoming a cooked chicken.
Alright, and you said either I drop the item immediately or make a con save?
Well, you can't don off your armor immediately, so unfortunately you're stuck in the situation of having disadvantage on your attack rolls and ability checks. Because of the effect you're in. If had it been an item, you could have just dropped it.
Okay. I'm gonna hit him with my mace.
Yeah, swing at Jaunty Jules as he's shorter than you, and he's just like, oh, okay. Aggression is always the worst ideas, man. You swing eye. He doesn't even move, and he's just saying, like, smiling at you with the weird grin.
Alright. Well, I'm also I have to remember how to target more than one individual. Okay, there it is. I'm also going to upcast Mass Healing Word
Mm.
on my allies and myself. We'll do level 4.
Sure. Okay. As you'd say what?
Oh, come on, guys, we can't give up yet. We just got here.
Webb is like, speak for yourself, man. You're the one sweating. But he
More
takes
like
it.
steaming.
He's like, yeah, what Shio said. You're steaming.
So
But
yeah, that's my turn.
you get healed. All right. Well, I appreciate you standing there, swinging at a Bantha I'm missing, and giving words of wisdom to everyone
It'll
else.
be your turn next.
Wep is going to be... He has like no spell slots left, guys. He has level 1s though. Here.
Oh yeah, he's a warlock. He doesn't have very many spells.
Nope, that takes way too long. Yeah, he's just gonna Eldritch Blast. Because that makes the most sense. Oh wait, he has... No, he's also a druid, so he has something else too. Whatever. I'm gonna just keep it simple for you guys because he ain't here. As long as he helps do some damage. He's gonna roll a insight check to figure out who he should attack and target. Between John T and Alistar. He's gonna be like, the guys, I really just don't like the way this little mouse is talking to us. So I want to focus that one, okay? And he fires.
Yeah, that's good. He's really patronizing.
He just...
Oh,
He's like, oh, I mean, I'm just kind of standing, you guys. You're just so aggressive to the little guy. You see Web kind of like halt, choke, miss, and then he fires again. And in doing so, you guys see John T. Wait. Let me see if he would actually do that. No, wouldn't matter. Just kidding. He hits it, and he's just like, oh, man. As the blast does 10 points of damage. You guys see John T. like take the hit in the arm. He's just like, oh, I think it's spraying, man. I don't think that was very nice. Let's start get him. I'd say Wep would probably be like, I ain't cool with any of y'all, and probably back up because I don't think he'd want to be next to Nivea. For my professional opinion. So I'm gonna have him back up. Hold up, I'm gonna put Drag Roller back on. You guys may have to restart your thing just because I didn't realize Drag Roller wasn't on, and it makes it hard for me to know how far we're moving. Right, that's not. Give me 1 second while I do that. Is your guys' forcing to refresh also or no? Oh yeah, mine's working.
yeah, it's refreshing now.
Yeah, perfect. All right. So Webb is, or he was, like that. He gets 5 feet. Boop. All right, bam. He runs away. Alistar's turn. He's just like, did I tell you all that I am the most magnificent wizard? And I once took on 12 bandits. Single-handedly. I do not need the help of my friends. And he is... Alright, sure. We'll just do that. Ooh, yeah. he casts his hypnotic pattern. I need Seg, Shio, and I'll roll for Whip. That is going to be a wisdom save.
If I recall, we have advantage on that, right?
I believe you should.
Wisdom, I want to say.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's wisdom.
Because it was heroic feast.
you're right. Look at that. Boom. Whip still fails. He wasn't hungry enough. Oh, only one person actually passes. Weapon Shio. They're up at the sky. What a beautiful pattern. Wow. Web is like, are those swirls? Dude, those are definitely swirls. Shio, what do you see?
Why did the world go black and white? Why is it awful?
Seg. You then see neither of them speak afterwards. They are considered incapacitated, standing there staring at this pattern in the sky in which you initially saw, but then you saw and heard this little giggle from Jonty, which pulled your distraction out, in doing so, saving you from the same fate. You see Alistar go on. You see now, I have almost everyone's attention. Yusa! And he points to you, Seg. Why are you not under my prestigious spell I just took all of 6 seconds to cast? Tell me.
Wait, you cast something? I hardly noticed.
Ah! Blasphemy from such a foul turkey. Very well.
Listen, I don't know what unstable place you draw your intelligence and magic from, but mine comes from a pretty fucking crazy god, alright? I've seen scarier magic growing up.
As you say that, you see a a bolt flying your direction. Ooh, what's your AC? 16. 19 would still hit. As you say that, you get suckered. He's like, you just hear what was that? These old ears just heard a chicken quack, and I fired. And he shoots again. Feels pretty confident that he doesn't need a flat 5 to hit you. Another contact. You take 16. He's like, Alistar! Am I hitting him? You ain't making no noise. You then hear Jonty, oh, he's definitely bleeding all right. And you hear excellent. And one more. Ooh, that one. You manage to duck out of the way as you disgruntle in pain. Right over your head.
It is your turn.
With that, Anivia goes hoot, hoot, and goes past you at advantage against a Shio. Goes for a attack. We're going to do an athletics against Shio, who's an automatic fail, going for 20. And you just see Shio get just tackled. Cut straight up, just whoop, dragged about 15 or so feet away as Anivia now has Shio on the floor. Shio, you're laying there and you're like blinking as you see Anivia in your face, and he's like, hoot, hoot. And he looks at you menacingly as if he is intending to let you know to leave. Shio, give me an insight check. Give me an insight check at disadvantage.
Anivia's the only one who doesn't look different.
All right, and it was.
Oh, and it's wisdom, so we get advantage.
You're not very bright, Shio.
I'm under a spell effect.
You were. This knocks you out of it. But yes, I guess that's a good point. That would be an insight flat for you, sir.
Oh, this is for what?
Oh, just because I would imagine you can hear the vibrations of the hoot hoot in the ground.
I guess. Okay, yeah.
You
What was it
don't.
supposed to be
At
then?
a 10. Huh?
What was it supposed to be? That's a nature check.
Oh, an insight, sorry. So it'd be flat because you're at disadvantage below ground, but you'd be flat because you have advantage. Got it. That's your insights for you.
Yeah.
Well, with that, Anivia will stay near Shio, as Shio is considered prone but not grappled. Is below. You and your fleet of mole things continue their pursuit. Can you give me a... What is your... Like, are you changing form? Did you change a form, or are you just
Oh yeah.
burrow? Right? You
Well, I
changed your
can't
form.
burrow. I change into
Yeah.
what was it, a giant badger, or I think, or
Okay.
whatever the one that has burrow speed was.
We didn't actually give you a stat block or anything, huh? We just kind of called it out.
Yeah, it didn't really matter at the time.
Very good
The
point.
burrow speed is 30, so but I'll be
What is
underground
the
until.
strength of them?
Good question. I don't know.
Let me see.
Maybe look that up
Wouldn't
for
be
it.
strong if you're like moving all that dirt and rock.
I mean, you say that, but badgers also have unique physical capabilities that allow them to do so. The strength is 13 for a giant badger. All right, let's go ahead and do a strength check, but I'll say at a +2 for you is.
Yep. +2, so. And what was that badger stat block?
It was a 13 for strength. Oh, I didn't pull it in. I'm so dumb. Sorry, I just looked at it.
Yep,
Hold on.
13, so just +3.
You got it. A flat 10. The rest of the badgers take suit of you, and you are all doing your very hardest to achieve the goal. I would say that you guys are making incremental progress, but you're making progress. You probably got another 2 rounds till anything physically above occurs, unless you rolled really well in the next round. You haven't lost any rolls, but you haven't exceptionally passed any either.
Oh, yeah, we're just trying to dig them out. We're not trying to lift them or anything.
No, yeah, I get you. It's just more pertinent to maybe Shio and Zeg. Shio. Well, is there anything else you want to do down there? Can you do anything else in that form? Is there any kind of skills you might have had up your sleeve?
Nope. I can't cast spells. I can't hear or see or do anything, so
You
I'll
know,
be here.
Every time I make a character, I think, why would I ever need to use Mold Earth? Or Control Earth? Or anything like that? And then I'm like, oh, now.
Oh, I can think of a million reasons.
We
Trap
had
a person in the
when
box.
I was a player, my very first time ever, well, not my very first time, but my second campaign where I was playing as a player, not a DM, me and my buddy Cosmo Throckmorton. Cosmo was a wizard who had Mold Earth, and anytime I killed somebody as a tiefling rogue assassin, he would Mold Earth for 2 rounds to bury the bodies for me instantaneously in the city. We killed them at the spot they died.
So many corpses all over the place.
And you never found them,
Not until 30 years later.
I was like, how do we hide the body without drag? Because I was a weak character as a rogue, and I was like, I can't drag a body. I'm not going to drag it down the alleyway. Let's just meet him in the alleyway, kill him, and bury him on the spot. And it was an ingenious plan. Just saying. 5 feet of earth moved every 6 seconds was not difficult.
Yep.
But nonetheless, Shio, you think about all the great times molding earth would have been wonderful. However, your god has not bestowed upon you such abilities. You are at the floor, on the back, staring up at Anivia, who is doing everything they can to not physically slash at you. But you get the fact that the longer they aren't physically harming you all, the more danger they may be putting themselves in. So that might change. Shio, what do you do?
I'm gonna summon something. It's going to be this guy. Oh, hold on, I have to drag him out. Oh, he's that big, dang. But he's gonna go like right there.
Pull out.
The fell deer.
How do you go about summoning it as you're on the ground? And obviously, I assume you're pulling the spell.
Yeah. Shio just like slams his fists in the ground and say, "We need muscle." And kind of like, and then the spell, like a spell circle weaves itself into the ground.
quick question: do they take their own initiative, or do they go in your turn?
I believe when I summon it, it goes on my turn, but then after that, it rolls its own initiative.
All right, drop the spell when in the middle of this. I apologize.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Let me. Oh.
All right. As you go to cast Summon Greater Demon or Celestial in your case, you're and he's gonna use his last 3rd level spell slot to
You can't use
attempt
that
to
as a reaction.
Who says? Sorry, is this a player playing?
Oh, sorry, that was Dispel Magic.
Yes.
That one's you need Counterspell.
Oh no, I know, but this is an NPC that's using Dispel Magic because he's a badass.
Okay.
He's John T. Jules. I assure you, I understand that it takes an action, but it's a spell that he has access to at will upon it's a thing these characters are special.
Okay.
It's not meant to be fair to you, but thank you for being astute in your own mannerisms. But that's why John T's just like, it might not work. It's not the strongest spell because you rolled higher than such. He also doesn't have the biggest thing. Is it a spell attack modifier for me to roll against that on this spell if it's higher?
Yes, I believe you have to roll a DC.
14.
I believe so. Let me look at this.
It's 10 plus 15. 10 plus your spell slot. Yeah, 10 plus the spell's level on 6 will make a Billy check. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a 4th level spell.
He fails. He's like, oh darn! As you see the Faladar just you have summoned me.
Please just start punching my enemies or chopping them. I don't care.
Okay, it has its own turns, and it does make a charisma save to stay in obedience, but it is a celestial, so if it does break obedience, it doesn't go pure evil, but doesn't mean it follows your path either. But in the first round, it will. So you instructed to protect you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, when John T. Jules does that, I'm like, that's rad. I gotta learn how to do that.
We're all full of prizes, man. It's just these shrooms that I take. They really get me going. I'm like all over the place.
Was Iz right all along?
That's very possible.
Shio just like has that realization that maybe Iz was right. Drugs are good.
There is pro. Is there anything else you wish to do?
So that's my casting, and then I'm going to. I can use a bonus action. I want to get away from Anivia. I feel like they're losing their temper, and I don't want to be around them because I've seen what happens when Anivia loses their temper.
Oh, that's cool. At any point in time. Nope, I'm gonna just pass that one up. Okay, very cool. You teleport out. Nivea's like, oh, like a little low rumbled hoot, as if it's kind of like you could imagine that Nivea was like relieved, but not yet done because you're still here. But it saved you from an initial just ass whooping. So, good job.
Yeah, I just want to stay far away from Anivia. They're always the one that. Oh right, I can still move. Let's see. Move over here.
All right.
Perfect. I have a tree in the way of the archer guy, and Anivia is slightly further away. That's optimal turn.
With that, it is ironically your dude rolled lower than you, so they got to go this round. Faladar got himself in this round. He immediately gets to react into his action scene, and I believe you have control over him already. So, how do you wish to command him?
So I'm gonna tell him, take out the mouse first. He seems to be the most dangerous.
Oh man, that seems prejudiced, dude.
Not prejudiced, just what I've seen.
I don't know, it's pretty juicy, man. You should try this. It's called Predajuice.
I'll try it if you survive.
Deal, man. Deal. But I'm not actually the most dangerous. Just putting it out there, man. So it's kind of prejudiced to assume so. I've never even hurt you guys. Just saying.
Why is
Can we all just
Shanti
get
growing
along?
on me?
Well, Jonty grows on everyone. It's terrifying.
Okay, he managed to convince Shio. Go after that guy who kicked me in the face.
Oh yeah, man. He's a total douche. I once showed up and his friend killed me in the other life. It's true. But they all
Dang.
really strong.
This guy deserves
It's actually
it.
Marsh who's with them that killed Jonty. Just a fun fact. That absolutely hits. I'm not going to do anything to stop it.
Why are there so many claw attacks?
10 points of damage. What do you mean? He gets 2. Oh, why did
I know. I don't know why it populated. So many.
Oh, I don't know. Do you use a laptop without a mouse? Sometimes the touchpad.
No. Let's just see if it happens again.
No worries.
We'll try
It's
bite
glitch.
since it has multi-attack. With a bite, can attack with its bite and one with its claws.
You got it.
Okay,
So he swiped and hits Alistar with the claws. He's like, "Oh, that is unfathomably painful."
And then he's gonna go in for the bite. Oh shoot! It should be at advantage.
Go for it. You can go for the nat 20 if you wish. No nat 20, but they're still contacting. He goes, No, don't you. He bit me, Marsh. This unfathomable dog bit me. I demand you shoot him at once. And he takes an additional 19 points of damage. Very nice. Anything else for Felidar?
I don't think he can do anything else. He doesn't have any bonus actions. He's just a strong guy.
You
I
got it.
appreciate him.
It is your turn.
The next round comes to. We all reroll. Shio gets favored. After that, we'll see. We begin with Marsh. He's like, remember he's chewing on a pipe, so he's like, hey boss, you want me to shoot the big dog or you want me to shoot the chicken one more time? Star goes, the big, you buffoon! It bit me. You got it? I fire. And he fires. Missing. All right, Luen. Let's not do it that way anymore. He fires again. Hits. You hear like. Takes 6 points. And he fires one more time. Yells out in brief pain. Takes a total of 16 points of damage. And then you see something. Iz and Seg. Both of you notice that there's this weird glow around the man named Marsh. But particularly, it's not him who's glowing. It's the crossbow. You see the old man speak down toward it. He rubs it ever so gently. Now, Luen. Tell me. What can we do to make it more painful? It almost seems to have a glowing response. Shio, it's your turn.
That guy's a pretty big threat. Shio's gonna try.
I forgot to do something real quick.
Okay,
This
go
could
ahead.
change everything you do. What was your spell DC?
My spell save DC is 17.
17. All right. Your Celestial's still under your control. It's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to... That bow guy is really dangerous. So And he just
He was
said
considered the
something.
most lethal character on the Legacy team until Alistar learned that kick move.
Jesus. He just said something about making his bow more lethal, and Seg has enough arrow holes. I want to try to knock the bow out of his hand and through the portal.
You want to try to knock him into the portal?
No, knock the bow into, or the crossbow into the
So you want
portal.
to try to disarm him?
Yeah, with like an Eldritch Blast.
So that's going to be an IDC, but you can absolutely try. You can try one at a time and we'll see if you continue following.
Alright.
It's working.
He fires. Doesn't even hit him. Seg, by the way, you forgot you have your spiritual weapon out.
No. The
No?
mass healing is my bonus action.
Just kidding. No, but you don't concentrate on spiritual weapon, do you?
No, but I can't
It stays
move
out.
it and attack with it without my bonus action.
Got it.
No, wait. He can't. He can use his bonus action to make an order. It still follows the order.
No, it's an action. It's a bonus action for it to attack. It's not an order. It's either move or attack.
Oh.
I thought he forgot about it, but he did mass healing word instead. So it was a smart play on his end. He didn't forget a thing. I apologize, Seg. I just saw it next to Marsh, so I was like, wait, let me remind him one time. But he's smart.
Oh no, yeah, it's just spinning there.
Don't ever agree that you're smarter than me. Just say you're good DM. I appreciate you. No, I'm just kidding. It was just a play of words. Yes, it is taunting you because it is there. But nonetheless, Shio, I apologize for interrupting. Continue. You miss again.
Damn.
Seg, you see your friend trying to blast. You guys are like playing musical chairs with the targets as everyone keeps changing their focus based off of the situation growing. And it seems as if the focus spread is lacking in accuracy.
Yeah, that's fair. Shio's gonna move over to behind these rocks since he missed the guy with the crossbow. And then as a bonus action, he's going to drink a potion.
You got it. As you drink a potion. Yes, of course. Drinking potions is always smart to stay alive in combat longer. Perhaps I might have one on me. Alistar calls out as he witnesses Shio gulp on a quick refreshment. You heal for 11. Anything else?
Nope, that's my full turn.
Alright.
Make ready.
Web
Your
goes.
turn comes.
Alright, guys. I'm going to shoot. And he now has 3 targets before him. Seg, since you are the closest to him and Shio is still consuming his juices, what would you suggest be his focus?
I mean, probably the guy with counterspell.
So the mouse?
No, I
Counterspell
thought
was
the mouse used to spell, right?
Oh yeah. Sorry, you're right. And then Alistar used counterspell. Very good. Very
Right,
correct. Very yes, correct. You got it. All right. He's like, all right,
And
boys.
it's kind of annoying.
Me annoying? Have I told you that water is white? It's a true fact. It says so in the book.
Is he based off the Warhammer Grey Knight guy?
No, this is actually one of my players who played him.
I know, but did your player base it off of him?
Oh, I have no clue. I couldn't tell you. He actually based it off of Rasha Ghul in the sense of the visage and mentality, and then he had played off this whole my parents were, like some other snobby fucks. But I couldn't tell you. But I can ask him for you, or you can ask him. It's you can just message at Shadow Striker. Now is his character name.
Okay.
And he'd be more. I mean, maybe you're right, and he'll be like, "Holy shit, you're so smart." I mean, if you're right, then that means I did a really good job. But if you're wrong, then it means I impersonated him totally different. So there's that. But I'm curious now, so definitely hit him up and we'll find out. He takes 7 points of damage from the first blast. And there's going to be a 1-1. He's like, this is embarrassing. Being a pity magic touching such a profound, capable individual. Ta! Webb's just like shrugs. Okay. He kind of backs up a little more because he doesn't have to be that close.
It is your turn.
And then everyone's favorite passive enemy NPC. Guys, I'm just gonna take a second. He vanishes. Sick.
Shit, they both disappeared?
Say that again?
Yeah.
They both disappeared?
Ooh, did they? Yeah, that was an accident. I didn't know he was selected.
Bye.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Oh, wait. No, he didn't. Why did he? Oh, you know what? I accidentally casted it on him, on Alistar on accident. What's up, Ace?
Happen?
What did I with that? What? Do you want to say that a little slower for me?
Yeah.
What did you want?
I said, yep.
You said yep. Okay. What were you asking me?
It's a cake one. And then Mama make my cake again.
Okay. You're going to have more cake? Sounds good. Yeah, the kid has one birthday party he remembers and never forgets it. All right.
So
Jaunty disappears. Not
If he-
Alistar. Alistar's still there. Go ahead.
If Jaunty Jules moves out of the
I was going to
range-
give Seg a perception check. And I will allow Fildar a perception check also.
He has true sight.
Does he? So he would have a benefit, but he also has keen hearing. Oh, yeah, he has true sight. That doesn't even matter. Oh, nice. Good pick. Okay, well, if he moves, then yes. Seg,
Okay.
give me a perception check.
Damn, even with my best stat.
Fildar may, at this time, go in for a reaction attack. You can target. I'll make him visible so you can target him real quick. You see Fildar as he swings wildly before you, Seg, almost as if he would reach you. And you hear it. Oh man! Ouch! As he takes the damage. We're at 18 points. And he's just, you guys, Seg, you briefly hear like a scuttle, scurry, and then silence. As he heads off. And he will use bonus action dash. Seg. What have you? You guys don't know he's there. Sorry, I forgot to make him invisible. I don't know if he's invisible or not visible anymore. I'm so confused.
You have no
There you go. There he is. All right, Seg. After that is
Oh
I'm
boy.
going to drink a superior healing potion. Is that an action or a bonus action?
if it's on you, it's a bonus action. If it's for yourself. You hear Alistar as you start drinking it. He's like, "What is wrong with you all? You're not at a bar, have any bar fight. We're in a fight, a conflict, where one might live and another might die. And you are too busy drinking. The
Correct.
insult." Take 28 points of healing. Very nice.
Oh, I did not target myself.
Okay, I got you. I applied it.
Thanks. Okay. And then I am going to cast Summon Celestial.
Mm.
Oh god, so I'll know what I got.
Always copying the gods.
Yeah, it's a good ass idea, and I'm about to die. No, thank you. And I will summon a defense
Okay.
celestial.
1 second. So you summon Celestial. Let me give you the same. So wait, if he has Summon Celestial, did you rename yours to Summon Celestial?
What? Oh, mine is actually Summon Celestial.
Oh.
I
Because
didn't
I'm a
realize
cleric.
Summon Celestial existed.
But mine is a 5th level spell.
Yeah,
I think
it's
his
specific.
is lower.
Yeah, we really have to make that. I don't think I made a stat block for it, right?
It has one.
No, I
think
know
I
it's
can
in the
check it
chat,
out.
but I don't think I've. And it's in the chat. I see it's in the chat. I just don't think I made a physical item for you to use for it, right?
Oh, it
Yeah,
was that
no,
big
it's-
scythe.
No, the defender one is like a mace thing, but it's in Strix players.
Okay, then pull it out if you have it somewhere. Sorry, I don't. It's a little hard to keep. Oh, Defender Celestial, that one.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm good. Nice. There you go.
I was just gonna put it right where Jonty was in case he didn't move for some reason.
That's exactly where I put it.
I think he
Drop one.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, there's 2 of them. Whoops.
You got it. Yeah, you're good. Sorry. All right. And does it get its turn right away, or is that kind of like in its own initiative? You call for spirit manifest. That's me. And call use this so you cast a spell. Choose an event. Your turn. Shares your initiative, but it takes its turn immediately after you. So it goes right after you.
Okay.
It follows your rules.
Now that that's out, I'm actually gonna back away from Alistor.
As you do that, he goes, "Aha! You have activated my trap. You see here, he has a small bookmark in front of him as he holds a book before you. On the cover of the book, Shio inside, you see that it says, 'Water is wet.' And as that happens, he pulls the bookmark. And in doing so, you guys hear this massive, gargantuan wall immediately appear. Oops, let me, sorry, I tried to draw. Oops, that's not supposed to be a cone, I apologize. It's a badass wall though, real quick, guys, just so you're aware. This is, I'll tell you guys a story about this if you're curious later. 1 second, let me actually pull the info so I can tell you how it works. Oh boy. It is a wall 300 feet long, 300 feet high, and 50 feet thick. So pretty much everybody's about to get smacked by this thing. 50 feet from the side is this big, going that way. So that's himself, Anivia, pretty much everyone but Martian are about to get hit by this, okay? As he pulls the bookmark, you see the bookmark immediately turn into like this unstoppable torrent that just grows massively of just fluid and water. And within a mere second, an entire 50-foot wide tsunami just bursts from the ground below. When doing so, it completely destroys the ground and around it, as thankfully is underground at this moment. As the tsunami rises, I need everyone, you, Seg, and your defenders, to give me strength saving throws. And you see Alistar go, "I once used this spell to remove my eyes against the deepest threats." And he just screams out as he is pretty much kamikazing himself at this rate. You hear John T. "Oh man, I saw this in episode 57 of the Legacy Team, guys. It didn't end well for anyone." Oh my god, he rolled a nat 20. Of course, the one person. This is why John T never, ever, 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 ever officially dies, guys, because he's always saved. Nonetheless, we got a fail, we got a fail, we got a fail. Seg, your defender, please.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, give me just a sec. My foundry crapped out a bit.
No worries. I know Shio's probably wondering. The DM said Jaunty's different, but he rolled a deck save. Yes, it's because Jaunty's different.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
I know, but you guys have been so good about catching Jaunty, and you guys missed the nat 20. Come on.
I mean, the nat 20 was just gonna win anyway.
Yeah, it wasn't a different stat. You guys are so good about calling them. Anyways, yeah, let us see the outcome. 36 points of damage of bludgeoning just takes each of you. None of you guys are considered in like a free float prone, in the sense of you guys do not have immediate control of your guys' torrent actions or anything of that like. Let me make a save for what? Nope. Shio, you already played the damage to yourself, I believe?
Yep.
You got it. As immediately you guys no longer see Alistar. No Nivea. Oh man, everyone failed this, Jesus. Alright. Such. Seg. You drink your potion, back away, activate the trap. You are now in the ocean, a huge foot wave. In doing so, while you are under the conditions of such. 1 second, let me pull up the spell one more time. You and Shio and all of your allies. At the start of each of your turn, after the wall appears, the wall, along with any creature in it, well, that's the turn, moves 50 feet away from them. Any huge or smaller creature inside the wall or whose space the wall enters when it moves must succeed on a strength saving throw. So at the start of your turn, you'd have to make that, so you're good right now. Or take a bunch of damage. A creature can take this damage only once per round. At the end of the turn, the wall is reduced by 50 feet. When the damage creatures take from the spell on subsequent rounds is reduced when it reaches 0 with the spell. Very good. All right. So, as such, Zeg, you are now free floating in the water. You can't see your allies. Imagine all of you guys are in a dispersed point of view at this moment. What do you do in your, I guess, you have an action still, right?
No, my action was summoning the Celestial.
Got it. It's all done for you.
You are next.
There's a leak underground, and you're not
Cool.
sure where it came from.
Does my Celestial still get a turn?
Oh, yeah, they would, but there's no. They can move close. They can't even move closer. They can make a strength save. That's what they could do.
Okay.
And then we'll see what happens. I'm sorry, I was trying to give you a turn, but he wanted a Celestial to go before you. And,
That's perfectly fine.
let's see. Oh, you're Celestial because it's a little ghost. Does not take any damage. You can have it move.
It can't see Alistar either?
You cannot see Alistar.
Cool. I'm gonna have it move over by me then.
You got it.
And I think I'm gonna have it healing touch me if I can.
Okay. Awesome. Accidental disaster.
Alright, that'll do it. Sorry, Iz.
Oh, no, you're good. Is very accommodating. All right. So you do a little bit of healing self, and you yourself, good sir, are the only individual who's in any kind of safekeeping of matters, as this torrent above is just fluctuatingly upon all of you. There is a spring below leaking, and it is leaking toward you instead of up. It's leaking down toward you than it is up toward you.
Yes, this is a minor inconvenience, and we'll draw upon the millions of years of drilling holes in the ground, and we'll have one of these guys just dig a what is that called? A sump.
You got it.
Kind of off to the side, so water will drain that way.
As they go to open up the sump, a torrent just blows them through, and then you see the ground in a chorus of erosion below, as the water pretty much destroys the work for you because you made such a large cavity for it to fill. I need you to give me a con save as you get whooshed and waddled through the tunnels you created and potentially spewed out of where you entered.
Let me see what my con is. +2.
Pretty solid con. This is a very bumpy slip and slide as you're just like... It's like hitting pipe connectors where you made a turn and you take 17 points of bludgeoning damage from being buffeted around your pipe tunnel system. And then you get spit out as you appear probably on this side of one of the holes that the other badger created. And as you arrive, you see that the entire encompass around in the center of this crystal port just begins to... Ooh, what were you concentrating on?
The summons.
No. They all retire. As you arrive, you know that it was not without bane because your plan succeeded as you see below the ground. As part of it is submerging, you see parts of the wall cracking and breaking as the water from the tsunami that you now see a massive tsunami right above the surface outside of where you are just barges from below. And you just hear, "That's not good," from Marsh, who is within. Now what do you choose to do, good sir? You just see a massive ocean right in front of you. No idea what wrong.
Is this broken?
It is in the sense of being destroyed, yes. There's nothing any more you can do without putting yourself in danger, but you imagine this massive tsunami, your guys' infrastructure destruction below, is going to absolutely cavity this thing in the next round.
I'll just go back underground and dig this way. So rejoin the team, as it were.
You pop up, you see your shadow, and you pop back in.
Screw this shit, guys. I'll go back home.
You got it. You avoid the most obvious destruction below surfaces, but now that it's quite soft and easy for you to peel through, it is almost with ease as you are beneath the magical surface of this spell. Olivia is going to make a buffeted check. They do not succeed. In doing so, no one knows, but Olivia is getting buffeted by the tsunami.
You are next.
Felidar gives me a strength save, please. Oh, very nice, very nice. Felidar manages to find themselves buoying above the surface, looking around for any potential prey or hope. Is there any actions they can take that you could in any sense justify, or is it straight to the charisma to see if they continue listening?
I'm thinking he could see because he has the true sight, so nothing can obstruct his sight.
Yeah, it's just there's no target in the immediate vicinity. Alistar is not present.
Yeah, no. Actually, he could grab Seg and bring him to the surface.
It'd be difficult terrain. I could say he can use his action to do so.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Seg, is there anything you would do to prevent it by chance?
I mean, I might try to tell the defender to follow, but
Okay, you got
aside
it.
from that, not really.
Come with me. As the Feldar wraps its arms around you, your next save will be at advantage as Feldar is going to help you buff it. And with that, we go into the next round.
It's your turn. It will be your turn.
Ooh, we begin the top with Wep. As you guys hear. Strength save. Not so fortunate. 1 second. What is that? Wow, I'm like all over the place with these numbers, aren't I? Boop, boop, boop. He takes 19 points of damage, which is 1 point over his current available, and he goes unconscious. He's like, he's free floating in the tsunami.
It is your turn.
You guys hear a and then eventually we'll say maybe Felidar sees a Mickey ear appear.
It's your turn.
Nivea. Also fails. This is rough, guys. Unbeknownst to you guys, Nivea 2 is unconscious.
It will be your turn.
You're below the ground. You hear the constant weight and rumble of what it is above, but yet you know wise not to appear on top just yet. What do you do, sir?
I was muted. It's not what on top?
You know very well not to pop your head out at the surface at this time.
Okay. I won't do that. I thought about it. I will heed the voice in the back of my head. Up I go, this general direction.
You just kind of burrow, looping around, hoping for a good spot.
It's your turn.
Yeah, there was a bad spot, so I'll just go over here. Maybe this spot will be better.
All right. Beneath the feet of Mosh, he sees that the entire portal that has brought him here is deconstructing. He's just like, this ain't right. Boys! Looks like they're all gone. Luann, I think it's time we go home. He turns around and he just disappears. Felidar needs to give me another strength save. It's going to be at disadvantage because they are holding on to Seg at the same time. He hangs on. Seg is going to be avoided of this damage because he's in the arms and not being the reason. Felidar buffets 25 points of damage. He's just like, I mean, it's a 50-foot wide thing that's pretty much epicentered on you guys. He can attempt to get to the end, but it just kind of spreads in both directions until it resides down to 0 footage. Shio, is there any special instruction you think you can provide for him to try to further assist outside of what he's already doing?
Not particularly. I think he just is gonna dash, which gives him 80 feet of movement.
It'd be half of that, so it'd be 40 feet total. So he still wouldn't get out of the 50-foot wide tsunami, but it'd put him 10 feet closer to the exit, whichever direction he chooses to go.
Yeah, so I don't know where to put it, so I'm just gonna move 40 feet this way.
All right, Sig gets yoinked with him. His little spirit guardian's gonna have to work really hard to keep up. Shio.
Okay, so what I want to
Strength
do...
save.
Oh, right.
That's what you really want to do. You really want to know if you don't get
Knocked
destroyed by
unconscious.
this.
I do. Okay, she is
Well,
down.
We'll see. Not guaranteed. It's a roll for everyone. Technically, it's possible you don't. And today, folks, we see just that. Shio, you get hit by not a rogue wave because you've been in it, but man, does it take that breath out of you. I need you to roll a Constitution save. You just hold on to it. Felidar will continue looking at Seg as an ally. As you are struggling to catch your breath, Shio, it is like a bad day in the water. What do you do at 3 HP?
Shio is going to cast Dimension Door,
Mm.
and he's gonna go 100 feet in the direction
So
Felidar went.
selfish, Seg. He could have grabbed you and he told Fildar to do it. Oh,
I can't move.
you have to just click. It could just click anywhere, really. I mean,
Okay, I'll just...
sorry.
Oh, it did not.
Yeah, it's probably had a timer, but it looked cool for the moment. But yeah,
I'll move down here.
yeah, all good. As you dimension door, you get right outside the compass of the spell, knowing that it's similarly safe as you would have plenty of space to do so. In doing so, that is the end of your turn.
Nope. I am going to drink a potion since I'm at 3 HP with my bonus action.
All right.
Alright, inventory. Where is it? Yep, another. I'm glad I stocked up on these.
All right, you go for 12. Seg, at advantage, a strength save as Felidar is helping buffet that in which you are experiencing, but you still need to be able to withstand the urge of being hurt. And you do, Seg, you do. But what do? You see a limp body in the waters next to you as you're being held on by this celestial being, and it is not an enemy. It is Web, unconscious, floating, as if enjoying what this was or is, unbeknownst to them. Seg stands there dumbfounded.
No, I'm just trying to adapt to the situation.
I mean, sounds like dumbfounded. Until you noticed.
Nope. Okay. I also fucked my spells.
What do you mean?
I wanted to look for the spell Create Destroy Water, but now I can't get rid of the Create filter.
Level 1, I want to say.
Click that. There you go.
Oh, you mean you filtered yourself out of your spell access?
Yeah, it's just giving me Create or Destroy Water and Create Food and Water.
But isn't that what you... Oh, you mean you wanted to do control?
No,
Water?
no. I wanted to see if I had the spell, but I no longer need to see that I have the spell. I'd like to just see the rest of my spells now.
So
But
then,
every time I delete it, it starts the filtering again.
Oh, weird. How did you do that? There you go. How about now? No. Whoa. You broke your sheet, bro.
Right, actually, had a
Whoa,
tiny
that
sheet.
is crazy. I've never seen that happen. You really filtered yourself out.
I have no idea.
Turn down the self-destruct.
He's like, incapable eyes. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see if deleting you helps. That is too funny.
No, even
No.
switching to default.
It's like that, my friend. How weird. Yeah, I don't know what
Yes,
you
I
did.
only have 2 spells now.
Create and create, you know? Which is it gonna be?
Yeah.
That is such a trip. I've never seen that before. I don't know, my friend. I will rebuild and import your character, but in the meantime, pull on D&D Beyond real quick.
Oh,
Do you have
yeah.
it available?
Yeah, I'll pull that up in just a sec. Don't know that I'm going to use any spells this turn anyway. Let me see what I can
Okay.
do without them. That way I don't waste anybody's time. Okay, Wet is unconscious, you said?
Yes, sir. Right next to you, definitely within tickle distance.
Oh. Okay. Then he's unconscious, as in like beat to hell or knocked out.
As in waterlogged.
Okay, so he looks like he's at zero. He's down.
Yeah, no, yeah, he's down. He's immobile. He's not dead, but he is taking a nap, and it is not a good nap in the water.
Good night.
Oh, I have either a cantrip or a spell that brings somebody back with like 1 hit point. Yeah, okay. Hold on. I'll open my down real quick. My Celestial is too far away to help him right
Good.
now.
No worries. All right.
What can I do? Oh, I'm gonna shout out. Hey, we're just running now, right, guys? Oh, solid art not leaving the surface.
You might want to let me know.
Shio is informing me that I'm underwater.
All right.
In that case, I won't shout anything, I guess.
Well, I mean, you're not underwater. You're like above, like you're floating around the surface, so you could totally do so if you wish to.
Oh, I thought
Like
we
you're
were
not.
like in the water.
No, that's when you fail. You're like getting buffered by it. But as long as you pass, you don't take any damage, and you consider yourself controlled in the surface of the body of the water.
Oh, okay.
You want to go for me?
But did you want to shout something out?
Are we just trying to run now, guys? That
Mission accomplished.
okay? Let's just get the fuck out of here then. I guess I will grab.
Okay, no running.
I have no clue how to tell Iz.
Oh, I don't have the message prepared. I never have the message prepared. But yeah, I might just grab Wet and try to get him out of there. Just start like swimming away from the water, I guess.
All right. Easy enough. So as you scoop them up and you kind of shovel yourself aside to make way and safety, you and Web definitely get out of the epicenter of the concern, we'll say, or just about, because technically it's 50 feet wide, so you just be along the end there, but safe enough. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm really just trying to find that spell. It is.
Say it again.
I will cast the cantrip Spare the Dying,
Okay.
and then I'll just drag him out of there. Also, I'm gonna reload my foundry. Well, I'll also tell the Celestial to come near the edge towards us with its 20 feet.
You got it. It waddles. Oops.
Fair enough. But yeah, I'm just gonna reload my foundry, see if that fixes it.
You are next. It's
You
your
got it.
turn.
Gone. Let's see. All everyone's out. Yeah. Okay. I will simply say the spell comes to a reside due to the fact that you guys are all like out or at the cusp of doing so. Ending the initiative, as every threat is considered no longer present, is you are underground and you find the sweet spot to poke your head up. Do you do so?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna look around. Do I see anyone? Do I see their
As you
bodies?
look around, you see you see that
They are all about 150 or so feet away.
Oh! Hey! You guys are okay. I'm gonna shift out of my
Barely.
form and fly over. Yeah, I mean, look great, guys.
It did not go as well.
I mean, it was pretty simple underground. I just excavated the cave, and apparently I found a lake. I don't even know where the lake came from. I don't remember seeing a lake.
Oh, that was one of the ghosts suiciding.
Ghosts? What ghosts?
The things that came out of the portal.
Oh. I was kinda hoping to stop it before that happened.
I think they died. Or went through the portal. I don't know. Let's collect a bunch of mana stone, okay?
Oh, okay. Would you guys like me to heal you up, or...?
Yes, please, that first, if we can. I'm so tired. Thank you for all of your help, Feldar.
Alright, where is it? Okay, stop it thing. It's gonna be 10d6, 8d6 plus 11.
That is a healthy amount. Maybe.
Yeah, we're all
11,
pretty
sorry.
high HP now. We kind of soak it all up, don't we?
Yep.
Kinda. I mean, oh, you mean like absorb the amount of HP that he produces now?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys
Back
are
when we were like
sponges.
level 3, we just... Everyone max HP.
Alright. Who needs to take from pool of 53?
I think we're all below 20 HP.
Alright, well, I'll take 25 each, I guess?
No, we gotta divide it between the 3 of us. Wep, too.
Oh, yeah, there's 3.
Hold on, I'm pulling up the calculator. Oh, it's waterlogged.
What is it? Oh.
53 divided by 3 is 17 HP each, with 1 remaining.
Oh, does anyone else have healing?
I have potions, but I feel like we could rest after this.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to. We still gotta go to the woods tonight.
Yep, that's why I want to collect mana stone now, rest up, and then head over to those woods you saw that lady running in.
Lady? How do you know it's a lady?
Oh, I don't know, I just remembered it was a lady. Was it not a lady? Was it a person?
Oh, I just remember there being something inside the cabin.
Oh, well, then we're gonna go find a cabin.
My money bet the werewolf's in the cabin.
Ooh, Red Riding Hood style.
Yeah. And it's gonna be like, please save me. And we'll be like, but you're a werewolf.
Yeah, you're
And then it'll
obviously
be-
a werewolf.
Yeah, then it'll be a floating tree and I'll join it inside the house. Screw that.
No more floating trees is.
Oh, okay, so let's grab the crystals. Where do we want to set up camp?
Let's set it up at the halfway point between here and the woods, maybe? Or at least, I just want to get further away from here. Let's fill up my portable hole with mana stone.
Okay.
And then...
How about
What?
how about the other two? You guys have anything? Is there any loot?
We could... I don't know if... The enemies didn't seem to leave bodies behind.
Go ahead and give me a perception check as you guys, or investigation if you guys choose to investigate the area.
I mean, they gotta be like loot pinatas. I specifically remember having a vision of them exploding items. I will lie through my teeth.
Go ahead, everyone. Give me investigation checks.
1 second. I'm trying to find my investigate. Oh, yeah, it's highlighted. Wow.
Now we roll well.
Anyone else looking?
Let's see. Yeah, I mean,
Come on, guys. We gotta find the loots.
all right. Isn't chill. As you guys are looking around, Seg seems to be distracted because as he goes to leave, Webb goes, "Man, friend, don't leave me. I'm just trying to catch my breath. Let them go off and die." As Webb gives you wise wisdom words, Seg, your allies go off and venture. As they do, you notice that the weather within the vicinity slowly ends. The bubbles leave, the snow resides, and the pit before you no longer has this obvious glowing gesture to it. It's almost as if any purposeful instance of existence and life have gone mute. The two of you continue to search, and in doing so, you come across the big pit that they were summoned from. Inside is just a big black hole that does have a bottom, full of water now, thanks to, of course, is the famous massive badger and friends that did all of this, you know. In doing so, inside, you see two items. One says Shia, one says Is. Who wishes to go first?
Oh, that looks like a trap.
Oh, wait, we need to divvy up healing first. Is anyone else casting any healing spells? Because if we're going to open this and it's going to explode, I want to at least have the healing taken care of. So currently, each of us gets 17 hit points.
Perfectly good.
Alright, so then each of us is going to get 17 hit points then.
Yeah.
Okay. An additional 17 points. As such.
I can do more later if the rest isn't enough, guys. I just want to waste my last wild shape.
Nah, you're good. Let's... Do you want to open yours first, Is?
I don't know. Even as broken as you are, you might be tougher than me.
That's true.
But how broken are you?
I feel like if I had a numbering scale, you like random numbers, so I'll do it on random number. 32 out of 98.
Oh, you could just say you feel like you're broken everywhere. I'll go first.
I do feel broken everywhere. My belly is still full though, so thank you for that.
Alright, I'm gonna climb down there, all suspicious like a nervous cat approaching this weird thing.
Okay.
I'm going to look around everywhere.
You nervously look in every possible direction in hopes that nothing bad occurs.
Yes.
Can I keep an eye out for anything and warn Is, or would that just be considered help and then he can reroll?
No, we'll leave it at that. I think he's okay. I think he'll live once my kid quits monkeying on top of me. You want to tell them what the item's called? Mm-hmm. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to try to teach him to say this real quick and have him announce it. Okay. Give me a second.
Okay.
A necklace
Okay.
of... The necklace of prayer beads is the moment you get below and you get close enough to your shiny object that just rings your name, you know exactly what it is. This necklace is so rare in the world that you have lived in that it's only been seen once. And it's only been used once. And that person who used it was you when you first started this entire mess. To go back and fix it all.
Oh, chill. It's the sweet baby Jesus beads. Yeah.
Shia will like fly down there and what is
Oh, like when I first did the whole let's fix everything thing, I went, let's not fuck this up, or please God don't let me fuck this up. Yeah.
so you got another 1,000 timelines?
Hmm.
Well, this is interesting for him. And the reason being is because the last time Iz came into acquiring this. Give me one quick second as you guys discuss potentials. If you guys know what the item is, go ahead and talk about it. I put it in Iz's inventory if you guys want to just touch bases. Iz, you know absolutely what it's capable of. You just don't know what this one pertains. But discuss it real quick while I put my kid down.
Yeah, so this thing, it helps, like, fix... It's like spell storage. Yeah.
Oh, so it's got like beads of blessing, curse, favor, smiting, summons, windwalking. That's pretty rad.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Did he say how many it has?
He did not.
We'll roll when he comes back. Or he can roll.
Or maybe it's
So,
a full one?
well, you get it doesn't go away. So 6 type of beads exist. GM decides which type of bead on the necklace, determining it randomly. Oh, so he rolls how many beads there are, then he rolls to say what type of beads there are. So I could end up with a necklace of nothing but greater restoration. That would actually be amazing.
That would be with the amount of restoration our party needs.
I would just have to sit with Sag and be like, it's okay, man. You'll never be tired again.
For the next week.
Well, I mean, it respawns, the beads can't be used until the next dawn, so that's per day.
Dang. I wonder what's of Shio's down here.
Fireball.
Is it his teddy bear?
Yeah, we gotta look around. Maybe there will be something for Sag.
Maybe even Web.
Yeah, maybe even Web. Maybe a ray gun.
Seg already has a ray gun.
Yeah, but he can't use it to shoot down a ship yet.
That's true. Oh, so you want to give him like a rail gun?
More like this thing dies gun. I like that.
The nothingness gun.
Yeah,
it just has to disintegrate.
yeah, exactly.
A disintegrate ray.
You be able to want to disintegrate? No, it's a gun. Come on.
It's a gun, and every bullet it fires is a ball of disintegration.
A gun that fires wands of disintegration.
Oh, jeez. One-use wands of disintegration.
No, I want him to keep gassing as they fly.
What I was watching one of the newest Futurama episodes on Hulu, and there was Roberto, the knife robot, and normally he just stabs people, but he had a knife gun because it was Wild West themed.
That's awesome.
And it just shot guns.
I heard it was pretty good. Is it pretty good?
Or knives, sorry. Yeah, knives. It's pretty good so far. They did a Bitcoin episode.
You got to.
Yeah.
So you guys have to make sure you check around for loot, because if we're getting this stuff, you guys definitely...
Oh yeah, absolutely. Seg's probably got something lying in this pit.
I mean, all I did was take a swim. You guys actually fought.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I mean, you did the important part, breaking the structure. We were just buying time.
Did you do me a favor? A roll of 1d4 plus 2.
Can I do you a favor of rolling that for you?
Sure.
What is it for?
The beat necklace.
Oh, actually, that's going to be different.
Okay.
The necklace purposes are the same. The spells are different.
Okay.
So I will provide you that list. It'll fit a bit more entailed to what's going on. But nonetheless, when you come across this necklace before Shio grabs his particular item in the pit, as you pick it up, you get a quick little recollection, like a vision. It goes back to the druid, the petrified druid camp. It's like you're on the outside, you're a third body appearance, and you are looking. You see that there is a Alkin helping and assisting those nearby. Everyone they touch, the petrification status falls off. Though it doesn't look like they're casting a spell in any way. In fact, what you see is a ring on their finger, or their feathered finger. It is the ring that is doing this effect. It's an artifact. It's an artifact that you've been searching for all this time to stop the one thing that started this all. And yet you saw it, or see it now, on that of the individual who was present here and now washed away somewhere. As Anivia is not immediately in the vicinity, at least for you guys in the pit. Not to say that they're gone forever. But upon picking up the rest and the necklace and looking at the beads, you see a reflection in each one.
Wait,
One of them. Go ahead.
Does Anivia have the ring?
In the vision,
Huh.
in the beads, you see Ambrose, Augusta, and yourself. And you remember that this is all you got left. There are no chances at mistakes in the future. It's been set. It's now just passing the challenge that's in place. And this may or may not help you. You may or may not use them. But you left this for yourself. You are meant to be here.
Ah, right on track, I guess.
Not the way you planned, but in some essence, yes. Shio, you, sir, look down into this pit. You know not that of what your ally had acquired, basically. However,
Bead necklace. Interesting.
I mean, he looks at it like he's like, "Oh man, this is the shit." You know, like this is absolutely, necessary.
Yeah, it is rocks on a necklace. That's it.
The rocks on a necklace.
Sorry.
Come on, Shio. You know me. Each one of these is abstract mathematical concept in physical form.
Rocks.
Well,
You-
yes.
My dear friend, as you look down, you see something glowing and glistening in your direction. It's almost as if these items are presenting themselves to you as you show pure curiosity and interest, instead of it just being that of, oh look, it was sitting here. This almost seems as if it's speaking out to each of you. Shio, you find a ring on the floor. And though it looks like it definitely belongs in Mordor, it does not have an elvish writing on the inside. Instead, Shio, you would also, because you're such a smartass, know that this is a ring of free action. Quite powerful when used accordingly. It's been added to your inventory. While wearing this ring, difficult terrain doesn't cost you an extra movement. In addition, magic can either reduce your speed or cause you to be paralyzed or restrained. Well attuned to this item.
Now she doesn't have to worry about the mask if it tries to eat him again. Actually,
Immediately you realize one other thing as Shio picks up his item. There are meant to be more here. Standing with you. Successful.
Guys, come on down.
You hear Webb. Why? The last thing that
Uh.
came out of that pit tried to kill us, and then you went in it and are telling me to go in there, which means you're probably trying to kill me.
No.
Loot!
Well, yes, accurate.
Shio just
But-
shouts that because he knows it'll call him.
Upon hearing that, Seg is going to dive into the pit.
You guys see Webb kind of take his time gingerly coming over, and he's just like, guys, come on. Okay, just because someone yells loot doesn't mean I'm solely responsible having to waddle my ass. Oh, what's inside? As he comes over the corner and looks down. Seg will begin with you.
Past me left it for you. Or maybe it wasn't me. Maybe it was past you.
Or the us that went the furthest along.
Yeah.
All right. So, Seg, you look down into the pit, and for some reason, you see like a little shoulder pad kind of peer to you, like it was just breaking out of the seams of the earth below. Do you walk up and grab it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead and let's see. Hold on, I gotta see how many things there are real quick. You need to roll me a D7.
D what?
A D7.
Okay. Oh.
That is a 4. You, sir, look down and you see something that almost gives off this very cold touch as you reach down to grab it. And as you yank it out, you realize it's a belt. It's a large, mighty belt. And as you pick it up, it's massive. It's not meant for you or any of your kind here, including your allies. But then, the next time you look down and take it in, it shrinks down to size. You hear this massive from Ildarar before he vanishes back to his ethereal plane of existence.
Bye.
Seg, in your hands, as the Is of Ises would know, is a belt of Frost Giant strength. Upon wearing it will bring your strength score to 23.
Holy hell. I'm putting that on immediately.
For Webb, we will leave that a mystery. He's like, hey guys, I got something. And you just see him pocketing it. I'll save that for later.
All right,
But
everyone.
you might want it for the fight. I mean, look at that belt, man. Like, you could punch someone in the face now.
Yeah, but maybe it's not for me. There's like a shrug.
Is there a hamster controlling you? You don't wear a hat, probably not.
All these horns you see, it's like a demonic tether to this satellite tower that's in hell, and sometimes it just makes me feel funky and do funny things.
Oh. Yeah, I like it when you put words together. I'll pretend to understand what he was saying.
Cool.
Okay.
It just thumbs ups you. As such, you guys stand in now a destroyed summon pit, which could have been really, really bad. As you stop the convergence of players from other realms coming to assist the Orcree, there's one thing that you didn't stop. Is give me a insight check or an intelligence. It's the same thing, isn't it? Hold on, let me look at your character.
Wait, I think
A
it's
wisdom at advantage, please.
Wisdom at advantage?
Yeah. I mean, is insight your wisdom? I really don't know, dude. I can't ever.
It is.
Every time I make you roll something that you're good at, you fail. So it's like I'm trying to be helpful here. Oh my god.
Oh! It was almost a 2 to 3.
That's what I thought I saw.
Yeah.
All right. You realize that while you guys were distracted here, there's a great chance that whatever was going on at the bridge, where all of those mage hunters were gathering, either it happened, is happening, or could be happening very soon. However, there are still multiple directions in which you guys need to go. As a team, how do you wish to discuss this?
Well, I know of two things, guys. The cabin in the woods with the werewolves. I wonder if I can be a werewolf. Would I be like a were-dragon wolf? Huh. Or we could go fight the mage hunters at the bridge. I'm not sure what the timeline is, though.
We can't tackle everything. We're gonna have to pass on some things. So we'll have to pick and choose our battles. Do we want to help out on the bridge, which might already be over, or do we want to go to the cabin?
I don't know. What do you two think?
Say?
Is he there?
Sorry,
Might be.
AFK for a minute. I'm back. The bridge is definitely going to be a fight, right?
Yeah, but we might get there and it might not be anything. And what have you seen
Then
werewolves and there not been a fight?
Is there any chance the werewolves aren't a fight?
Maybe, I guess. They could be the friendliest werewolves I've ever met.
Fair. Which is going to buy us the most time?
Time. It's more of how difficult the next fight's gonna be. The one at the library. If we stop the mage hunters, maybe some of the school, the teachers can show up. But if we go to the woods, maybe we can get an ally there.
Okay.
I mean, what
I don't
time
know, I'm not-
is it?
You guys are probably looking at late evening, but not night.
Yeah. Sorry, Rob. What did you gonna say?
I think we should rest up until we can get to the cabin.
So you can get a cabin, or until you go to the cabin?
I think we should rest up until we go to the cabin.
Well, you guys decide where you're going next. So you can rest and then go somewhere, or you guys can head somewhere, rest, or you can head somewhere, not rest.
Well, we definitely need a rest. You guys look pretty beat up. So I'm voting cabin after a rest.
I'm voting cabin after a rest and gathering monostone.
Yeah, that works for me.
Alright.
Where do you guys rest? Do you head back to rest at base? Do you are back on campus? Do you stick around? Do you make a quick camp? How long does this rest?
Short, I believe.
Yeah,
we'll
we're
just
do an hour.
Yeah, we'll just do
Okay.
halfway between here and the cabin.
Okay. So you guys head over at about halfway. Okie dokie. What? Let me find you guys a quickie. Midway. So, any conversations you guys wish to have on the way to said? Say you guys are already taking your break, as I just pull up something for a visual.
We
Set
should
up a
all
camp.
attune to our items.
Don't be so forceful.
I don't know. Past me already has enough influence. Do I trust past me?
He's more powerful than current you.
Well,
I mean,
He fucked up more timelines.
I know, right? And then he had the audacity of dying. I mean, who does that?
Apparently you.
No, that can't be.
Okay.
I'm the best. All right.
Around. No one's one's ever gonna take you down except that one guy at the end.
Alright, guys, I'll keep watch for the first shift. I'm not exactly tired.
As he taunts you all. I'm not tired. You're tired. We're here because you need a rest.
I mean, they did fight while I was digging holes in the ground.
This is true. This is very true. All right.
Alright, so just taking a short rest.
All right. Go ahead and trigger your quick rests real quick. See if that's Carlo. Never mind. All right.
Now, temp health can be refilled, can't it?
What do you mean in that regard? Temp health is replaced with the newest temp health received.
Well, temporary maximum, it was from that feast.
Oh, yes. From the feast, yes. In the sense of you having that upon your rest, you will gain that temp back.
Okay.
So it was 10 points, right?
12 for me. I think it's rolled.
Gotcha. You guys should all have it in your yeah, because I think Sec had 18, so that makes sense.
Yeah, so one more for me.
He had 12, and Shio had 10. Oof, Shio, you're looking rough. You didn't heal at all from all that healing that they threw out, or did you guys give it all the web?
Oh, I healed up a little. Oh, I didn't heal that up yet. That's right. Plus 17, and then add my Constitution modifier. Okay, that should bring me up to full.
All right, and then how much would you guys say Hyena got?
Oh, he had 17. We split it evenly.
Okay.
Actually, give him 18 because we had that one extra point. We'll give him the extra.
Thanks, guys.
You
Yeah.
are appreciated on the team.
All I did was just Eldritch blast a couple people, took a nap. It's like an aqua massage, real crazy.
I'm surprised that guy did that. He killed himself, essentially.
Oh,
Yeah, it was weird.
pretty crazy people. As such, is there any plans you guys wish to discuss before moving forward?
So, does everyone have magic weapons? If we're gonna have to fight werewolves, which I don't want to, but if they are werewolves, then we're gonna need magic weaponry in order to even hurt them, I think. Right? Yeah. Or just straight up magic.
Shio, when
If
was the
you
last time you
don't-
saw me carry a weapon?
Fair enough.
If you don't, I can temporarily turn a normal weapon into a magic weapon.
I mean, I have Hector, so I'm good.
Oh. I don't know how much use I'm gonna be.
Well, you usually attack with spells at a distances, so as long most of your damage is magic already.
Yeah, but don't werewolves like regenerate? Can I do damage fast enough? I don't
Or
know.
you could just take care of all the regeneration damage. Like, deal enough damage that it cancels out the regeneration, and we can just deal the rest.
I guess. Okay, how about buffs? Do we want to waste any buffs here?
I think our buffs are still active for another, like, 7 hours.
Oh, feast is, but like other ones. Aid or bless or anything like that.
I don't have any of those abilities to give out.
I think.
Yeah, I
what
don't
you
mind
got?
using them if you guys want them.
Well, bless is always a great one to have for a fight. But yeah, let's go.
Probably strength on this one if we're fighting werewolves.
Strength.
Maybe
I
constitution.
look at saying I think he's got enough for us.
Okay, he could do something different. But
I mean, I could see him like swelling with the muscle growth. It's weird.
He does look a little buffer.
I do not have Bless prepared. I do have Aid and Enhanceability, though.
No worries.
Do we want aid?
What's A do again?
5 temporary hit points unless I upcast it, but I'm running out of slots.
Yeah, I wouldn't waste that. Enhance ability. Maybe to Shio. I also have haste, but I'll save that from a little closer.
And I used your money to buy potions of haste for some of the party. I think everyone has
right.
one, maybe, except Iz.
But do we want to waste it now, or do we want to use it when we're? I don't have it. But or do we want to waste that for the big fight?
We should probably save as many of our potions as possible. I do think we should pick up more potions soon, if possible, at the soonest opportunity.
Yeah. Okay, I think we're set then.
Okay. Let us see how set you are. As such, there are multiple noises you guys begin to hear. And all of them do not sound fun. But beginning is the typical werewolf. Multiple. I'd say survival checks from all of you to be able to decipher what may or to be. Yeah.
I rolled for Seg on accident, that's my bad.
Alright, Seg, you roll then. I'll take that as a 9 for Shio.
No, I just roll again.
Okay. How to read. Wait, do we have advantage on wisdom?
I think that wore off.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait, that's Hero's Feast. So we each get advantage.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't need it, but Seg me.
Okay, that's better.
You guys can absolutely tell that there are 2 howling wolves ahead of you. However, there are other noises. You hear like a you know that's wasn't ready for that one. That is a wereboar. And then you also hear a heavy breathing werebear. Assumably, based off of the understanding of the noises you hear up ahead, the werewolves are on guard. You 3, sorry, I was going to say 2 for some reason, appear across the river. So, I'll move you guys in a map in just a second. I'm dropping your tokens first.
How did I speak to you? Oh, I didn't click. Wow, guys. That's not werewolves. That's like anything else.
Well, there's 2 of them.
Do they look angry?
You see that there are 2 werewolves, actual OGs, as on guard. You hear a disgruntled, boorish noise coming from this little outhouse, and then you hear a slumbering sound, which you assume to be the werebear from within the cabin. It is as if, perhaps, based off your understandings of were societies, that these are all maybe not, friends, or maybe are, and during the full moon that you look up and is now above you, they run off to reside somewhere safely amongst each other instead of potentially threatening that of those around them. They are definitely on guard, though. Whether or not it's hostile is dependent on your purpose.
Oh. Okay, guys, I have no idea what we're looking for, but it might be something inside the cabin that we gotta make friends with. I
Supposed
guess.
to kill the werewolves?
But no, maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
They could
The
be
vis-
allies.
Yeah. What if they're students? I mean, they're not werewolves all the time.
Never known a
Yeah.
school to have such loose lycanthropy rules and
We have
regulations.
necromancers and undead attending class. I mean, come on, guy.
We have an
Fair enough.
insane octopus lady who's very nice.
Came
Attending
from
our
Yeah.
class.
space, yeah.
I don't even think she's from this reality.
I don't think I'm from this reality.
As you guys are discussing such terms of existence, you hear the noises of one of the wolves. And runs off into the distance to investigate something, while the other at the dock continues their passive perception of the surroundings.
Should we just observe? Is
Maybe you should say hi.
I could be safe and introduce ourselves.
Yeah. I mean, we
How-
are here to find out what's going on, not sit in the bush.
How is the river like speed-wise? Like, is it a calm river? Is it a
It's calm.
rapid river? It's calm.
It's calm, yeah. I mean, one can, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as to say that you need to swim because it's like not super deep, but it's deep enough for a boat to comfortably, move faster than that of a poor swimmer or carrying materials or what have you for safety purposes of transverse.
Shio is going to use his ring of water walk to walk on the water.
As you begin walking, you hear a snarl. He holds there and he then barks. What are you doing approaching cabin?
We heard there was some trouble up here, and we just came to
You're
investigate.
the one that'll be in trouble if you continue forward. Your flesh is scented. If I can smell it, they can too.
Huh.
Goes unnoticed.
Well, then I guess.
What's your purpose? He seems to be struggling with some sort of control.
We came to investigate the area because we thought something was gonna happen up here, on the Oracle's orders.
The Oracle knows of our existence. Our hideout. Did you bring the campus teachers and authorities here? I'll review the road out if we even see anybody else other than you.
I just came with a small group, that's it. No
I said
teachers
no
or where-
one else.
Okay,
Give me a perception check. I mean, not a perception, a persuasion check. I put.
persuasion. Okay.
He's like drooling as his teeth are just like. How many others?
3.
He sniffs the air. Smell only one other than you. Where is the bird? Identify them.
Guys, come out. They're gonna be hostile at us and not be willing to talk if we don't reveal ourselves. I think this is the best option.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't sure if he was going to jump across the water and then try to eat your face. I'm glad he didn't.
As you hear that, you see the outhouse door bust open. Braster! Frank, what are you holding over there? This horny werewolf
Hi.
appears as he hears the word breast from Shio's lips. He's like, there's no breast. Chicken flesh.
Are we missing one?
I took web out for the case of me not running him. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
He's present, just not present.
Yeah, that's why I said 3, just to,
Yeah.
be accurate.
The boar seems very curious and interested, though disappointed as he observes all of you.
We don't intend to cause any trouble. That is not our purpose here.
We're here to help.
There's like us.
I didn't understand that. What?
Exactly. He's very hard to make sense of. He said, "Are you wares like us?"
I'm a were-dragon. I turned from a big dragon to a littler dragon.
That's amazing. We can use
Yeah,
it.
it's not tied to the moon at all.
Huh?
You like break his brain at that moment. He's just like confused as the werewolf goes.
You're 3 uninvited. Our leader will not speak kind if he wakes with the scent of you 3 here. What is your business?
To start or stop the thing that's happening in the cabin in, I don't know, a little while? I just don't know what that thing is. So, actually, I'll be fine sitting over here until the thing happens. And then we can do.
Our leader said he was ill, and he is the only one inside. Are you to say you know of his condition?
Nope. But I do now. So, let's heal him.
How can I trust that you won't try to kill him? He is of power and vulnerable.
We can entrust you with our feathery friend over here. You could guard him.
His
And if
teeth
anything-
and his saliva glands begin to shine.
Yep, I taste like chicken.
Doubtful. With your cranky hollow bones, you'd be more like crab meat.
Oh, now I'm getting hungry.
Oh, I was about to say we could probably just do what we wanted anyway. But that's not why we're here. We would have totally gone from like a stealth approach, sneak in.
Heal him,
Maybe like-
sneak out.
Yeah.
You dare enter the domain of our leader. I will entrust you, but if he awakes, I will not defend you.
Okay.
Wait. So if I'm going to heal him and he's gonna wake up because I heal him, and then he tries to kill me, that could be a problem, Shia.
Don't worry, Iz. I'll get us out of there pretty quickly.
Okay.
But you live the crab legs.
Well,
All right, Crab. You're sticking here.
you'll be
What-
okay,
what?
Sig?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay.
The boar comes up.
I believe in you, Zach.
He smells
Oh.
like he has moats.
Is this like a inch deep pond river thing?
Yeah, it's totally passable. I mean, you fly, so why? What are you trying to do?
No, they just went into it. I was just wondering how deep
it's
up
like
they
probably
were.
Like 3-4 feet to their waist. As they approach Seg, whether Seg's flying or at the cusp. He doesn't have to be in the water. But they basically are going to secure this insurance. Unless Seg has any fancy particulars he'd like to take action of.
Oh, while you're holding him hostage, guys, keep an eye out. I foresaw something in the woods.
What did it look
Or
like?
menacing.
As you say that, in the distance, the one that ran off to search for something sounds as if they will not return. You immediately hear the wolf and the bull go, "Kevin!" They look at you. The werewolf sneers again.
Oh.
What are you telling me? What was in the woods?
I don't know, but it's
You guys
what pulled
hear
me
a-
here.
From inside the cabin,
He is waking from the call of our brethren, Kevin. If you know something, you need to tell us now.
I've told you everything I know. There's something in the woods, and it's going to do something to the guy in the shack. And I'm here to stop that.
Be quick. It is close.
Okay,
All right, Shia.
change of plan. You think you can go in there and heal him, and Seg and I can be out here and help them defend and buy you time?
I could throw out a summons here, help those guys out. We can get him healed up, and then he can come out and like bite off its head.
Oh, perfect. Some summons to help Seg and the others out.
All right, so what do you summon?
You'll be good, Seg. If you need like help, just give us a signal.
Oh no, I'm feeling much better, but will do. Just
Okay.
maybe don't take too long.
I literally cannot guarantee that.
I'm gonna suggest to the were people that maybe we should take a more defensible position.
I will not be by that cabin when your friend enters. We can hold at the dock, or by the horizon where our brethren Krevin yelped from.
Well, I agree with the whole not being next to the cabin thing, and I don't really feel like it's a good idea to go towards where that guy just died, so dock it is.
Oh, if you can get him, I can bring him back to life.
He looks at you.
I mean, for a short
Get
while.
him, we wouldn't be waiting to retrieve them. We know a yelp of despair, all kind and not weak. What got him is more fierce than one should handle.
He starts looking around intently as he and the boar are going to do perception checks.
Should we do perception checks?
For what? Oh, the thing in the wood.
wood.
Yeah, that.
The werewolf goes,
It is closer than we thought.
so let's see what you guys roll. 19, very nice. Very nice, very nice. You guys are killing it right now. Very nice.
We're a little on edge from the murder force.
You guys all have heard this noise way too many times. Arriving just out of the tree line is not one, not two, but even south of you across the dock, 3 mage hunters. One of the ones from the north looks bloodied and fresh as if they had recently came across a kill. The other 2 are looking with their blindless-like animated physique and gestures of an eyelid, scanning the area.
Is that a mage hunter?
As they immediately pick up the scents of all of you. You guys have 1 round to prepare before any initiative begins. Giving you guys a single action, bonus action movement.
Okay, so good luck. I'll throw the summon. I'll go and heal. Shio, give me a hand, and we'll find out what we see, and we'll go from there.
Is this the only one with dark vision?
I believe I am.
Like, Seg, you're kind of blind without outside of the torches lit, and Shio, you have very limited range.
I have very limited range.
And Seg, do you have dark vision or no?
I do not.
So you guys are both considered blind to your enemies right now?
They would be.
Okay, got it. You hear them, Iz points them out to you, Iz can see them. So what you know initially is there's one here. Oh, can you even see that? That's tough.
I can
all-
see the 2 here. One,
Yeah, you could see. So I'll put a little
and
light.
one here,
calls
but it
them out.
might just be not blocked by terrain. Looks like it's behind some bushes and stuff.
Yeah, but you rolled really well. Like you definitely can make out where they're at, like the directional point of view. So I'll say the one bottom is a disadvantage if you were shooting in the bush. The 2 on top, because it's pointing them out, are a flat roll, but you can barely make out their visage just because you can see their shadows against the moonlight at this time. But otherwise, Seg and Shio, you're gonna have to do something to help you out because everyone else in this fight has dark vision.
That's
So-
why I'm going
we'll
in the
help 'em
cabin.
Which Celestial?
Actually, I
summon?
can help Seg. Sorry. Shoot, it doesn't actually help Seg. Never mind. Because as soon as I let go of Hector, he stops shining.
I got you. I didn't want to do that. I just changed into starry form.
Got it.
And now I glow.
How much do you glow?
It's going to be. Here, let me just link it. It'd be easier.
10. Wait. Yeah, so 20 times. All right. Go. There we go. Is glows. So in the brief moment while he stands there, and then he heads off to the cabin, the vision fades for Seg. Shio, you summon which Celeste? Oh, you left it there already. Just kidding. All right, the Battle Force Angel. Seg, is there anything you do?
I believe that the first time since I started playing this campaign, I don't have daylight prepared.
What?
Have finally done it.
Did Iz point them out well enough to me for me to know mostly where they're at?
Oh yeah,
I
you know
said-
where they're at. Disadvantage for
Yeah.
the bottom ones, flat rolls for the top ones. But after the first round, if they move, you won't know unless they're nearby, closer.
They're not
Okay.
small. You can probably hear them.
But is there anything you prep in advance out before initial combat?
Yeah, can I just kick things off with a call lightning?
Sure. Go for it.
Oh, yeah, I imagine my Celestial's gone, right?
Say that again for your what? Oh yeah, they're already gone though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put it there. And we're gonna attack that one. Oh, if it wasn't dark enough already.
As you go and cast the storm high above.
Cannot tell if I had that guy targeted or not.
A 17. He passes. Do I take half?
Yes.
So I take 7 points of damage. As you guys hear a screaming cry out, just like a. With that, we will go into initiative. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. Is just yours, sir.
Try to. What's that?
Oh, good.
I had a little pop-up window up in the top right there. There
Gotcha.
it goes. and I couldn't click it. 'Cause 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 I couldn't click it. All right, Shio, use your magic. See what's wrong with them.
With that, we begin.
You probably only got
Rerolled,
one round.
rerolled. Just kidding. So rerolled is you're on top.
Oh.
Oh no, you beat Shio by 0.404. Yeah.
Where's the door? There's the door.
Straight ahead as you walk up to the door. You hear inside.
Hello, sir. I'm from Trauma Team, and I'm here about your medical insurance. Apparently, you're injured. Allow me to heal you.
You see a massive bear in a bed, all broken and shattered, sleeping in a slumber.
Broken
Almost
and shattered,
ignorant
like injured?
to your existence. No, the bed, like he's too big for this particular zoning area. But he seems to be in a unconscious sleeping state at this time.
Let's see here. Nope, not wrong one. Yeah, that's about right. Alright, well, I'm going to see if I can figure out what's wrong with it. Just like a perception from here. So I can't get in range.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, wow.
There seems to be some kind of magical infliction. He is a bit hued, and one can say, based off of his tensed veins and vessels across his physical structure, something is definitely wrong.
Oh boy, it's magical, Chio. He's glowing. Something about his veins is all wrong. You got dispel magic candy?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start with that. Do you have sea magic?
I do not.
See if Sig has sea magic right handy.
Yo, Seg, you got detect magic prepared?
No.
Ah,
Oh wait,
shit.
I can send in my angel, and she has true sight, so she can see what's wrong.
True sight doesn't let you see
No.
like magical properties of set and such. It just lets you see invisible through things, through the next plane, that kind of thing. More like visual see and sight, not so much magical attunity.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't hide the truth from true sight, but a true sight can't see what's wrong.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, we'll start with that, and then I'll try whatever I can do.
Alright, that sounds good.
Go ahead, I'm gonna look through my spell book, but I don't think there's much else I can do.
Alright.
Well, can you get in here? Is the next question. Alright, don't move. I know what I'm gonna do with my turn.
Okay.
Pew.
Ooh.
I'm gonna put him right next to the bear.
You got it. You swap him in. And you throw him in. As you arrive, you give me a stealth check as you instantaneously appear right next to this slumbering bear that is quite massive in the sense of length compared to you.
Alright.
You immediately appear on a creaking, I can't think of the word, floorboard. As you arrive, you see the bear turns around and looks and facing Shio in its slumber. Shio and Iz, you immediately see over its face, its eyes are all tensified, and it's as if even where the eyelids would close, the veins around there seem to be super hyper and tensed with this weird ichor that you could almost see pulsating through into the rest of its physique, as you are now intaking that the infection is definitely in that of the head and spreading to the rest of the body.
I was about to roll medical for that anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, can we identify what it... If there's a treatment? The best way to...
This is an ingested ailment. Whatever is wrong, it was fed to this werebear, and it is slowly doing its work. It is not killing him, but what it can be doing, you fear for the worst. The potentialities are rage, aggressive personality, lack of understanding allies, and or complete servitude, depending on what it is he consumed.
Oh, it's like a parasite or something he
There you
ate.
go.
Maybe a type of poison? Can we... Is there anything we can do for that?
Don't you have your beads? Are they helpful?
Those beads do not have any of those spells, unfortunately. Those
Oh.
beads are very powerful magical spells that would not pertain to such simple, mean creatures.
Shio, breaking reality isn't going to help the bear.
It doesn't look like it's magic.
It's definitely magical. It's just something he ate that's magical.
You think? I can still try.
I mean, put your hand down his throat, like, pull it out.
No. I don't feel like dying today.
Meanwhile, outside, you guys hear a commotion occur.
It's your turn.
The werebore goes,
I'll get them for hurting my friend. Come at me, you monsters.
immediately in response to that. One comes at him. Immediately you hear the werebore whine, and this is more of a battle whine. It's like, and it throws its... Oh, whoops, I clicked on the wrong target. Yep, I jumped. I was like, I thought he was closer. It's screwing it all up. You see immediately the tusks as he goes to throw his head forward. You hear the battle roar go off as he misses himself and that of the creature, and immediately a tail comes swiping. The werebore catches it. Seg, you hear and see shadows of commotion going on, though you can't see the details of exactly who and what, outside of the fact that it is obviously the werebore. And in doing so, he catches it.
You won't get so.
As a claw comes forward. You guys hear the whine. 22 points of damage. As the mage hunter cries out in anger. It then is going to end its turn.
It will be your turn.
The Battle Force Angel just witnesses the first combat on the battlefield. How do they respond, Shio? The werebore is holding its ground, but did take a significant hit.
She's gonna move over here and try to flank it. And now she's going... Oh.
As the Battle Force Angel arrives, the mage hunter... its teeth baring in the direction of such.
So she's gonna roll to hit it.
You make contact. You rip into it for 8 points of damage.
And then she's gonna attack again, because that's what she can do. Oof.
The 15 still hits as it just breaks through the carcass. It's just like... Anything else?
In the Battle Force Angel... Actually, she's gonna stay where she is.
Alright.
That'll be it.
We got it. The storm rages on above.
It is your turn.
As immediately this mage hunter comes to assist their friend, they assess that the biggest threat is this angel. We'll get advantage. Goes in for a claw. Oh, meant to be advantage, but I'll take the nat 20.
Is that the second one?
That is the second one. That's another one altogether. It did 38 points of damage against your angel as the angel just You feel the disconnected tether briefly come across as it rolls a 9, which is a 16, but it does get advantage for a 18, making contact for normal damage, totaling out to 15 additional points as you hear your angel as there's an intense fight between the boar, the angel, and 2 now. Mage Hunters,
It is
the
your
third.
turn.
Seg, you immediately hear the water splash as you see a large shadow shimmering its way into the storm, just where you want them. As they go to here, I'm gonna say... One second. Okay, cool. It is going to hold its ground in the water as it's just like... Seg, things are quickly escalating around you. What do you do?
Oh boy. Okay, do I see the one that just splashed into the water?
You see like weird flicks and everything we'll say is at disadvantage as your storm cloud does enough visual assistance to give you speckles of there they are, but as they move, it's like a horror movie, you know, every time the light flickers, they could be 10 feet closer or in the same spot.
Okay. In that case, pardon me. I'm just gonna hit it with the lightning again.
The one in front of you? The one closest to you?
Yeah, I figured that with something as big as that, I don't have to hit it like dead on. I just have to get in the general area of it.
Gotcha. It's a save, right?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah. Here, I'll pop it in the chat.
All right. 1 second. Oh, wait, hold on. That only happens if I get hit. Apologies. So first I do a save, and that is going to be dexterity. And 21 in doing so. As go ahead and give me half. Roll the damage so I know what happens. You see the lightning. It flashes into the water right by that of the enemy, and you see the light shed on its shine on its face. And the creature's just like you see it briefly for a split of a second until the light fades, and it does take the initial, well, it takes half of the damage total. But you do hit him, just not fully. But it is close. It is there.
All right. With my bonus action, I am going to cast Spirit Shroud. I'm going to move a little further away from this guy, though.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. It's concentration. Okay. I guess Spiritual Weapon I'll have to do. And since I saw it was there when it
I'll say you can pop it there.
supposedly got hit, I'm going to do Spiritual Weapon.
You got it. An 18 makes contact as the scythe appears. And you hear a quick little... Give me the damage. Oh, you're hitting yourself.
Ah, damn it. I was afraid of that. I tried to change the target. I don't know how I targeted myself.
1 second, I'll heal you 9, and it will do 9 to this one. There we go, fix.
Okay. Yeah, that'll do it.
Alright.
It is your turn.
It does not pick you guys up in the room.
It's your turn.
Not prepared.
A werewolf.
Crab legs. Can I trust you to stand by my side and fight this monster?
I could care less if I died, man. I would much rather see that thing die with me.
He jumps, launching himself at this in midair, going for a fight. You hear him just. You hear the water splash as he like slides across its body, and he quickly throws his claws up to get a slash at him. You hear the water paddle again. As you get another quick flash of lightning, you see that the werewolf is paddling in the water, catching its footing. Absolute failure. We begin with the Battle Force Angel seg, and then is the Battle Force Angel is ice cream sandwiched. What are they doing? Chill.
They're going to use their flyby ability to move without taking an opportunity attack. Over here. And then they're going to attack the Mage Hunter again, because they're trying to get these numbers down. They don't like these numbers. Oh, right, it's at advantage too. But it hit, so...
Why would it be at advantage? It's not
Because-
flanked.
Oh, it's not
It
flanked?
has to be a flank is on the opposite end of the enemy, not on the same side.
Oh, well then never mind.
Any corner across. All right, swings and hits with 7 as it just cries out. You see its ichorine blood slitter on the floor and burn the grass below. And the second swing, missing completely.
Darn. Bonus actions. There's no bonus actions for this one, so that's it.
You got it. 1 second. Sec. You see the werewolf having a pool party with the enemy. What do you do?
Well, I mean, if it's in combat, it's not likely to move a whole lot, right? Do I see this one really far away over here? Or is that just completely off my radar?
Say that one more time. I apologize. Where?
This one way over here. Do I see that getting that close to the cabin, or is it just entirely off my radar?
No, I'd say that with the flickering lights, you'd be able to see it getting closer.
Okay. I'm going to... And I see... So then, do I also see the one the Battle Force Angels fighting?
Yeah, like I said, like for you yourself, if you were attacking them, it'd be a disadvantage. But you see the shadows and silhouette in action all happening in occurrence of the scene around you. Like you're not blind; it's just there's no direct sight, and you don't have dark vision, so you just can't make out anything more than the shadows.
Right, makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna try to hit it with Call Lightning then.
All right, it's a deck save. 1 second. And that's which one? Sorry, the one in the middle, in front of the Battle Force Angel.
No, the farther one.
This-
I was trying to see if
yeah,
they were
the
close
higher
enough to hit both of them, but they're not.
Gotcha. No, smart. I know. Fails. Give me that full damage.
I'm actually also going to do this. Make it do max damage, which is going to be 30 damage.
You see a bolt above coming down to hit. It strikes so hard before you even get a second chance to think. It's like, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw. As you see it reflect around this creature, and for the first time, you can see them perfectly bright lit, and then shooting the rest of the energy that it consumed right toward you. As you just dodge out of the way, as the electrical energy that you, or thunderous booming energy that you had pushed forward following the lightning, just misses you and dissipates off over the river.
Did it take any damage, by the way?
It did. It took half.
Okay, then I'm also going to Thunderbolt strike it 10 feet away.
You got it. You see it stumble. Not a problem. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack this other guy with my spiritual weapon again.
No.
Trying to maximize turn economy here.
That's the way. Spiritual weapon swings and hits for a continued strike. Let's through it. Takes 10 points of force damage.
That'll be it.
It is. You were inside the room with Shio, and the slumber of the creature has yet to be disturbed. With all the noise happening outside, it doesn't shock you. But there is commotion outside, and things are only getting hairier. How do you proceed?
I don't know, Shio. If it's inside, do we have time to prep for surgery in the middle of a combat environment?
I think we should help out and make the area safe first.
Yeah, I just don't see we can fix them in time.
Yeah, because I think we need Seg to heal him.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna fly outside.
All right.
Do it. Yep. And let's go up to 5 this round.
What are you bringing in?
Oh, I was gonna hope it'd listen. Let me.
Of course not. It does. It does blink dog, sprites, etc., dryads. Yeah, those are examples, of course.
Yeah, I think I was doing wolves last time or something like that. Dire wolves?
That's fine. Okay. Take it. And how many is it?
I want to say dire wolves are 1, so 2.
Direwolves are a CR1. And so then, got it. You already have one. Let's see.
Yeah, while they're doing that.
Yeah, you already have ownership over one. Actually, go ahead and just drag them to where you want them.
Yep, and I'll shift over to Archer and shoot this guy. Where are they?
I was asking you to put them, but I can do it. Where did you want
Oh,
them?
does it list them or? am I looking?
The dire wolf is in your party team thing already. You already have ownership over it because you used it before.
Oh, gotcha.
We can ping me too, whichever you wish.
Is it click and drag out or?
Perfect.
Aha, okay.
That works. All right, so you want them both to appear specifically there, or?
Let's get this guy here.
Got it.
And we'll put
You
this
guys
one
see
here.
two wolves appear out of the Fey realm to the present as they both go in. Is fires completely missing. The wolves, however, I believe the wolves go after you, right?
Yes.
Go for it.
Let me check pack tactics. Alright, and they roll attack with advantage. Oof. Go wolves. Oh, one of them just deleted
I know.
himself.
That was me. I was fixing their vision.
Oh, okay.
All right. So they go in with the first one. Do 19 points of damage to it. Very nice. You hear it crying out.
Okay, I'm trying to click the next one to bite. It's not working. Give me a sec.
No worries.
Okay, guy.
He's resistant. He's like, no, I will not bite.
Oh, it's probably there was one you deleted, I'm betting.
Oh, that's very possible. That still hits. For an additional 10 points of piercing damage. As it's just like... You guys jumping again. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
You got it.
It is your turn.
It is now my turn. The one in the north immediately jumps back into action. And we'll first take target on the one. Yep. Throwing its tail out. Hitting it. In doing so, it does 19 points of piercing damage, and the target is considered grappled. And that would have been an advantage. Let me see if I get a crit out of that.
Now, when it says grapple, it's a large size. Does that make any difference?
Ooh, good question. I too am considered large, so it can grapple its like size creature.
Okay.
But thank you for bringing that up. Good point. And as it grapples one of them, it then is going to throw its claws at the other. And I'm going to go for the nat 20. Without avail, so I will take the 26 and hit him as it starts slashing into the direwolves. As the direwolves are just like... Because they're fey, they don't feel the same initial pain as the mage hunters go about trying to feast off of their energy. The one in the water immediately addresses its friend here, the werewolf. Swings its tail. You see Seg, the werewolf, get yanked out of the water. Initially swung around. And the claw coming into it. Taking 21 points of damage. You see the werewolf just... And for you, Seg, and I guess is from where he stands, they are looking really bad.
It is your turn.
The werewolf. He is so distracted in frustration and anger, he continues his onslaught. He swings with his tusks, with no avail, and then he reaches to the side and grabs his maul and swings the right hook arc, popping off one of the covers of one of its legs, bringing it briefly down to its height, but still not enough to stop it.
It's your turn.
It is now its turn. As it weighs its options, it is going to do an insight check. It is going to focus the werewolf. In the creature's blind own frustration, it will throw its tail forward. Critting the boar. You hear the boar. You
I'm
guys
gonna
see
go ahead, force
little-
3 roll.
You got it. You got it.
I'm actually out here this time, so
A 10 still hits a werewolf. Holy shit. Yeah, that's its AC. Damn. So it still gets hit, and I will do normal damage. So it's going to heal the 18 initially. Ew, man, you should have left the crit.
Huh.
I did more without the crit.
oh,
So I do
okay,
25
but you gotta force it.
damage. And as such, it is now considered grappled, and then the mage hunter will toss a claw at the dire wolf above it at advantage. That was with advantage. There it is with a crit as it just rips into one of your dire wolves for 40 points of damage, poofing it. The wolf doesn't even have a chance to respond as you see the wolf as it gets sliced through. The mage hunter kind of go and slurp any and all of the fey essence that doesn't fade in time. Kind of creepy. As it successfully takes out its initial prey
It is your turn.
in the room. We wait to see. You hear a long yawn. Like the bed creaking and breaking below the weight of the werebear inside, still stuck in
It
a
is your
slumber.
turn.
The werewolf seethes out to say, "Scrabblers, I need assistance." You see him pull his claws out and, with every bit of energy, attempt at disadvantage to scratch at his prey.
Don't just get back here so I can help
He's
him.
grappled. He
Jesus.
can't. He's stuck by the tail.
Oh, right. He's grappled.
So he's like
Okay.
dangling there. He's like, you hear like the little smearing sound of like hands on a window, like not making any purchase, trying to grab on, and then he bares his fangs and goes for a bite. And it's for you. It's hard to tell. You feel like he's put in his very best fight, but in all reality, he's not even piercing this thing. He's too weak, and the hull is too strong. But Seg, you believe he is putting up every possible fight. Shio. Inside the room, the bear slumbers even so steadily. It moved forward with its right toe, and the bed broke the bearing next to you. Commotions outside sound dire on both sides, to be honest, from your perspective. What do you do?
I'm gonna go outside. There we go. Yeah, things look pretty bad out here. Where should I attack?
I think one of these is getting kind of beat up. Maybe this one?
Okay.
I mean, if we can take one of them at a fight, that'll be a really big, just stop dying thing.
Fair. Alright, I know this is a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Eldritch Blast.
Makes contact. For 11 points of damage as you fire. And it takes the hit.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh, that was the second roll, too. Wait, did it?
Oh, you rolled it off of the same one? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. It just showed that I rolled 2 Eldritch Blasts, and they were both attack 24.
At 11.
Damage. 11, yeah.
Reroll.
Okay,
So-
yeah.
Because I didn't see 2. Yeah, I didn't even see the
Yeah, I
damage.
didn't see the second one.
Alright, that hits for 23. And ironically, it was 11. Instead, it's going to use Consume and Destroy. It is going to take half that damage, being a total of healing 5 back. It is going to light up as you shoot the Eldritch Blast toward it. Ting! Reflect it right back toward you. I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw. Nat 20 as you dodge out of the way. As you do, the Eldritch Blast flies into the room, causing a whole sort of ruckus.
I closed the door.
Save.
Not me.
You quickly shit just shatters everywhere inside the cabin as the door closes and the bear has awakened. Shay, was there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah. I'm gonna teleport. Oh, wait. Do I have the spells? Yeah, it's worth it. Hey, you should probably not be near the door.
Oh. Yeah.
It's coming out. But
Anything else,
yeah,
Shio? That's it?
that is the end.
Oh boy, I had a bad feeling that was going to happen. I knew I was going to go first with the bear next round. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pause our session here. And we will begin on next week, wondering what it is this werebear is going to be up to when he opens the door to see all of this chaos in his domain.
He's probably going to complain about his bed being too hard.
Or too small. Or too
too
broken.
soft.
Or someone destroying the cup that was his favorite that said best paw.
That wasn't me. That was the Mage Hunter.
Yeah, we all saw it
will
was the Mage
find out.
Hunter.
It came from the Mage Hunter. It was the Mage Hunter.
We'll see what the werebear thinks of that next week. So far, so good, guys. You guys have taken no damage yourselves, but your allies are quickly dwindling. When they are gone, who will be punched next?
Pretty sure my
We will
dire
see.
wolves have tanked nearly 100 damage.
They are doing well, but they are quickly getting shedded. But hey, they're playing their purpose. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Poor werewolf. I thought he was going to be so like tough and bronze, and he's rolling so bad down there in the water. The werewolf's holding his own though. He's doing okay. But
He's surviving for sure.
no, yeah, this is a good combat, good tactics. We'll see where you guys continue and pick up from here next week. Definitely feel free to discuss tactics throughout the week because things are only going to intensify. The mage hunters have breached. That much is very clear to you now, Shio. They would not be here otherwise. The question is, where else are they? Because there was more than the three. Much more. I'll leave that with your thoughts. Anything from you guys?
Nope. Oh, I do need the list of the spells in the necklace.
Yes, I will provide you that. Not a problem.
Yeah,
I'll get
no
that
rush.
to you tomorrow in the morning. But yeah, I just need to add more details to explain other features that are not entitled to the item itself to you because you're awesome. But yeah, got it. Anything for a second show?
Nope. Not that I can think of.
No, I'm good.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen. I'll see you all next week. And until then,
Yep.
stay alive. Good job. Web will be proud. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Yeah.